Welcome back to ARC PDX. We're keeping a finger on the pulse of Portland. And today is the first Thursday of the month. If you're interested in art, you'll want to check out the First Thursday Street Gallery in the Pearl District. Joining us this morning is Darion Jones, the Assistant Director of the city's Office of Arts and Culture. Good morning, Darion. Thanks so much for joining us.
Good morning, Wesley. So glad to be back. It's always a pleasure to be here with you all.
Yeah, it's so great to have you. Okay, so tell us how long has this event been going on, and when does it typically happen?
Yeah, so First Thursdays have been going for nearly 40 years here in Portland, specifically in the Pearl District, it's a district-wide celebration where thousands of artists, arts enthusiasts, wine aficionados, and neighbors have come to celebrate creativity of all kinds. It's usually on the first Thursday of the month. It starts at 5 o'clock. Art galleries downtown will open up for receptions, show openings. Artists will be there to talk and discuss their work, and there's always a ton of free food. So if you're like me and you want to chat and grab a bite, it's a great thing to do. So if you don't have plans tonight, check out First Thursday in the Pearl.
So what is this vibe like? What can people expect when they attend? I mean, we're seeing photos with kids in them, so it clearly is very family friendly.
Yeah, and rain or shine, earlier you mentioned the Street Gallery, which is a huge event where artists and tons of folks with creative energy come to an area in Northwest 13th near Irving, where both sides of the street are filled with vendors and booths. There's treats, music, there's even some live magic and performances, a lot of indie vibes, and it's free to attend. There's a local nonprofit urban artist network who've been hosting it for 25 years. So if you wanted to come check it out, it's going to happen tonight.
And what galleries are taking part in this right now?
Yeah, first want to do a shout out to Blue Sky Gallery on Northwest 8th. They're a contemporary photography gallery who has some incredible programming. Tonight there'll be two exhibitions. The first is called I Want to See How Things Play Out by Jesse Egner. Jesse uses humor, absurdity, and themes to navigate queerness using everyday objects with his collaborators. The second is Mariette Pathy Allen. It's an exhibition called Breaking Boundaries, 50 Years of Imageries. Margaret's been a photographer who's been connecting with the transgender community for decades. Through her practice, she's been a pioneering force in gender consciousness and contributing to numerous academic publications. And so these exhibitions will be open and free to the public, and Portlanders should definitely check it out. Also want to do one more shout out to the Regional Arts and Culture Council, also known as RAC, who hosts a First Thursday open house in the North Park blocks. It'll be from 5 to 7 tonight, and the artist I mentioned last month or 2 weeks ago, Naomi Lakai, our muralist, who has recently been installed in Park Lane, will actually be there doing a cosmogram activity.
Oh, very cool. Are there other creative organizations offering free admission during First Thursday?
There's a lot of things going on. Our friends over at Portland Center Stage from 5 to 7 will have a live event tonight with trombonist and composer Adriana Wagner and her quartet in the main lobby. And there's also be art exhibitions by Crystal Perez and Orlando Almanza. That's will be happening downtown tonight from 5 to 7.
Okay, and then is there free admission other places? Were there other free ones? Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. The Portland Art Museum will be offering free admission for all folks this Thursday to have an experience. You can check out Monet's Water Lilies, and you'll also have a chance to see some psychedelic rock posters and fashion from the 1960s. There's also be another event happening in the Mark Building at PAM, where they'll be hosting the Miss Indian Northwest pageant. It's the oldest Native American pageant to represent all Pacific Northwest tribes and the crowning of Miss Indian Northwest. So the pageant will be free tonight as well, and you'll just need to reserve your tickets at portlandartmuseum.org/event.
Okay, sounds wonderful. Darion with the Portland Office of Arts and Culture, thank you so much for joining us once again.
Thanks for having me.